big announcement for Auburn Athletics. They announced the multi-year partnership with Peachtree Entertainment to bring live entertainment, mostly music, I think is what I've seen, how they list themselves, for Jordan-Hare Stadium and Neville Arena. I did not anticipate this week. I'm not saying that it's not something that wasn't in the realm of possibilities with all that's happening with revenue generation, things like that. I think you and I have even spoken somewhat in the recent history of this show about what are we going to see? Will we ever see something like this? But Peachtree Entertainment, also partnering with Elevate, who's kind of an agency group. I've got some more facts here if we need them, but brand new partnership that's going to bring live music entertainment to those places. What you for this, Austin? What do we think?
Yeah, it's really funny that this came out when it did. Just like a week ago, a friend of mine were on a road trip to Atlanta, and we were talking about when we were in school that there were a couple concerts at Jordan-Hare. There was a couple of those big country fest concerts that I think Chicken Salad Chick helped put on, and some other things. And then it kind of just went away. Like it was there for a couple of years, and then just never heard from again. Of course, the grass. I remember the grass getting like totaled was like a huge talking point, but it was after A-Day. It was certainly had the whole summer to recover. But then you never heard about it again. So it's really interesting that this kind of comes up when it does. I do think without any inside knowledge at all whatsoever, I do think that it is pretty telling of the times we're in of looking anywhere to make that you can to make some revenue. A lot of times these venues get their guarantee of money no matter what by the artist, and then it's on the artist to pay themselves back in a way through tickets and other things, and then you throw in concessions as well. Certain types of beverages, I'm sure. Pay off in the long run. So I'm not surprised at all. I will say what kind of shocked me the most about the announcement was the inclusion of Neville Arena, because we haven't seen that. We've all heard, I think, from our parents and their parents of the concerts of lore from in Beer Deeves Coliseum.
Yep. Elvis, all that.
Elvis, Lionel Richie. I'm trying to remember who else my mom and dad used to always talk about.
Jimmy Buffett didn't do one here.
Yes, Jimmy Buffett.
Okay.
On that note, please tell us and send pictures in of your concerts that you've been in Beer Deeves for. But it looks like Neville will have that same opportunity, and kids in school will be able to tell those stories about seeing people in Neville Arena. So I think that's cool. I really like that as a resident. We've talked about the Goose Performing Arts Center, how they're going to have a big amphitheater now. This is another way to bring in some outside entertainment into Auburn in the off season, things like that. I think both venues are great for it, and I look forward to seeing kind of who they come up with. It sounded like maybe we'll get some names here later this fall for next year.
Yeah. It's really exciting. I've always preached this to people because people are like, what do you go to Auburn for besides the sports? And I'm telling you folks, Auburn's becoming this little town with a big scene, meaning I'm not just going to say a music scene, not going to say just food scene. It is a big scene. It's a big thing that you can come and have a great time there, whether it's the natural beauty of it, going to state parks like Chihuahua or the preserves, the Arboretum. You're going to have live entertainment in this aspect. You've already got the performing arts centers and things like that. There's just the local town entertainment, fair food, all this stuff. And let's just not even get into just walking around on campus and learning about the history of it, going to get you some Mama G's, going to get you some Toomer's lemonade. Just stop me whenever you want to, Austin. I mean, come on. I love this announcement. I know some of you are going to probably take the slant of it. Yet another thing they're trying to monetize. Yeah. Have you seen the bill they're trying to pay in some ways? You got to do these things.